all this away from my face, right? How's that? Good? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the set of Weekend at Bernie's 3.
Nice.
Starring as the dead guy, Coach. Think about Coach. And as the guy who accidentally killed him, TV's Ted Danson. Ted Danson. Let's hear it for Ted Danson. All right. Hold on a second. Let me reach into my pocket and get out my sweaty piece of paper. I got some stuff to say.
This video sent to Kara.
In the 13 years that I've known Rich Tate Berta, he's gotten stronger, more hairless, healthier, and I've gotten fatter and sweatier and much hairier. He got more mature and responsible, bought himself an apartment, and I spent 10 years trying to eat and drink myself to death. Didn't work. Didn't work. Still here. When Rich asked me to be his best man, I suppose all of you at this point can recognize the irony. Because Rich he's the best guy, you know? And here he is asking me to be his best man. And, you know, I'm easily the worst man. Maybe the worst man in New York State. That's where I'm from, New York State. I'm a terrible guy. So let me just give you some examples of how Rich is the best guy. Rich is easily the best Tetris player I've ever met. By far. Hey, you laugh now, but wait till you see his skills. What is it, level 13? It's impossible. You can't even get to the sides.
19.
19? Oh, my bad. See, I get to level 4 and I'm done. He's the best guitar player I know. I mean, all of you know that. Right? He's nasty on the keys. He's the best chess player I know. The first time I met him, he destroyed me in chess, and I hated him for like a year. He's like a human calculator. This guy, you could be like 256 times 4. I'll tell you, it's crazy. He remembers any birthday or any phone number he's ever heard.
It's true.
Rich, Derek Jeter. 62674. I told you. He's the best. Anyone here know Derek Jeter's birthday before that? I don't think so.
Taylor.
He's the best person I know at eating 6 meals a day.
Yeah!
Who else eats 6 meals a day? Nobody. Well, I sometimes do.
I do.
But
Absolutely.
they're usually small meals. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, the team back there. You guys know who you are. But he's still the best. Come on, right? Who eats more than Rich? He's the best at smelling up an entire house with one fart. Incredible. I mean, I'm upstairs in my room. He's downstairs. It's practically 2 flights down. And I'm like, oh, God. Who just broke an entire carton of rotten eggs? I don't know. He's great at farting on every single bench in an entire park. He's going around the park to each bench, ripping one. That's the best. He's the best at using said farts as a strategy in basketball. When he's boxing out, he'll just fart on you. Yeah, how you gonna guard a guy who's farting on you? It smells terrible. You can't. He's the best at letting Henry sleep on his couch for 2 years. Who else here would let Henry sleep on their couch for 2 full years?
Kara Cortero.
Not Tom Winkleman over there. He's the best person I know at getting naked at a party, running through a crowd of people, slipping on a puddle of beer, and crashing into a coffee table at full speed. I've never seen anyone do it with such finesse and slippery, if you will.
Did that last week.
He's the best at getting really stoned and thinking the refrigerator is alive. And then unplugging it justly. I mean, how else do you kill a living refrigerator other than unplugging it, right?
Okay.
He's the best person I know at wearing a skin-tight Superman suit,
Oh, yeah.
walking around the town of New Paltz with his, no underwear on. You guys get what I'm talking about. There's children here. Oh, that's TLI right there. I could have gone way more depth than that one. But so as you can see, I could just go on forever, right? Right, Rich? Rich is the best at getting me to laugh my ass off. Every time I hang out with Rich, I nearly pee my pants every time. It's amazing. But most importantly, he's the best. He's just the best guy I know. He's the best overall guy. He's got the biggest heart, and he's just an amazing dude. And I met a lot of people in college, but there was just no one I ever met like Richie. And I'm glad I went to college now, because my degree in English was completely useless otherwise. It's the truth. When I first met Mara, talking to you, Mara, eyes up here. When I first met Mara, she picked me up from the subway station down in the city. We drove up. I'd never met her before. We talked about Leonard Cohen. We talked about Jeff Buckley, right? I gave her like a 20-minute lecture on how stupid being a vegetarian is. And it worked. Like 4 months later, she was eating meat. I'm not saying that was my fault, but come on. That was an amazing lecture. But after that ride, I knew right away. Before, this is the first time I ever met her, I knew that Rich had struck gold. He'd hit, he was panning for gold in the river of dreams. Came up with a nugget. And she's also the most patient and forgiving and tolerant person, I think, maybe in the world. Remember the couch troll we talked about a few minutes ago? That was 2 years.
The couch troll.
Hey, it's couch troll. And the farting we talked about, puts up with that all the time.
Oh God, Todd.
So I'll stop rambling on now. And I'll just say that I know I don't even have to wish. I know that you guys are going to have an amazing life together. And if you guys ever need anything from me, all you got to do is call out my name. And I'll be there whenever I can. Thank you.